What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. What's up, guys? It is Daniela. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. What is going on, guys? Today's gonna be a new video. What is going on, guys? It is a brand new video. Good morning. Today we are going to the gym. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. Good morning, everyone. What's up, guys? It's Daniela. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. I had already made this clip as soon as my mom woke me up. It's my driving test day. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a get ready with me video. What's going on, guys? This is Mark. Welcome back to my channel. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's Daniela. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Daniela. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. What is going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. What is going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. What is going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. What is going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. Dang, this is the last video of 2018. Okay. What's going on, guys? It's Daniela. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, click that subscribe button and welcome to my channel. Today, I was honestly really indecisive if I wanted to film this video just because it's mostly for me more than for you guys, but it's because 2018 was quite a year for me. 2018, whew, like I just can't even describe how many milestones I went through during this year, and many of them I would have never expected last year coming into this year. So I really just want to reflect on what happened this year and just really talk about what I went through. And some of this stuff may not be a lot for some people, but for me, it definitely was a lot for 1 year. And so much of my life was sculpted by this year, and a lot of me and who I am today was definitely molded by a lot of my experiences from this year. So the reason why I really wanted to film this video, because I remember the beginning of this year, I was going through something, which I'll explain all that type of stuff. And I was crying one night and I pulled out my phone and I filmed myself crying. And I'm not gonna show that video, I still have it today, but it's kind of cringy for me to look at it now. But I'm glad I filmed myself because in that video, I was crying and I was going through a little breakdown, and I told myself in the video, I said, Daniela, you're gonna watch this in a month or maybe 2 months, and you're gonna see how much you've grown as a person, and how you are right now in this video is not how you're gonna be in the 2 months when you see this video. And months passed by, and I was looking through my pictures one night and I saw that video, and I was cringing while watching it, but at the same time, I was just like, damn, like it's so crazy how a couple months passed by and I'm literally going through a mental breakdown in this video, and now I'm just in such a better, like happier state of mind. So that's where my idea of this video came up. I really was like, I want to talk about everything that happened in 2018 to me, and the good experiences, the bad experiences, everything in general, just so I can watch this next year around this time and see how much change has happened, or if things are still the same. And I also want to do this because I want to say everything that I need to say for this year and just close this chapter and start 2019 with a fresh start. All right, let's do this. So this year, what I thought was going to happen, honestly, I thought it was, oof. I had so many different ideas that were going to happen this year. I had a whole bucket list with concerts that I wanted to go to and things to travel like out of San Diego with somebody and possibly move out of my house with somebody. Just all these ideas that did not happen this year. And for some of them, I'm grateful that they didn't happen. And for some of them, I'm just like,
oh, they actually did happen. Okay, cool.
The first huge thing that I went through this year that I feel like a lot of people from my subscribers know me by. If you don't know, well, I'm gonna mention it right now. The first thing that I went through that was a huge impact on me was my breakup. And I feel like with what I went through, I definitely learned a lot about myself through that. That experience definitely was one to start off with a year, and one that I didn't expect to go through. And I'm really grateful that it happened, to be honest, because as much as at first I never understood why or why it was happening to me, in the long run, I really truly started figuring out who I was as an individual and realizing not only my worth and my value as a person, but realizing that I don't need to depend on somebody for love, to be honest. And the only person you should depend on for love is yourself. I'm still in the process of trying to find who I am, but definitely going through that experience in the beginning of this year was a push to do it. I don't wish him anything bad. I wish him the best, and my experiences that I had with him for the time that I was with him were amazing. Of course, every relationship goes up and down, and this is kind of the first time I'm speaking on the breakup, so that's why I'm kind of taking a little chunk of this video to speak on it. But long story short, to cut the segment, that definitely was a huge a huge part of my life this year, and it was teenage love, you know? You don't know what you're going into when you're 15 and getting into a relationship. But let's go on to the next one. So another thing that I went through this year that kind of was through the process of my breakup was talking to my best friend again. And why am I getting emotional? Someone that I started talking to again this year was Mark, my best friend. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Okay. So somebody that I started talking to again in the beginning of this year was my best friend, Mark. We were best friends well, you guys met him actually. He came out in my do I have a new boyfriend? No, not boyfriend. I put BF, and you guys all thought he was my boyfriend, but he's my best friend. We were best friends from like middle school to the beginning of high school, and then once I started dating my ex-boyfriend, we kind of fell apart and just things happened, you know? But this year was the year where we actually brought our friendship back and we began talking again. And that to me, like, I would have never expected this to happen, honestly. Everything that I didn't expect to happen this year pretty much happened. Let's just say that. So we started talking again and we started fixing our friendship, and I'm just so grateful to have him in my life now. And even through the experiences that we went through those 4 years, I think it was like 3 years that we stopped talking. I'm not gonna go into detail with that because it's just not necessary, but we both know what we went through between those years, and knowing that he accepted me back into his life was honestly just crazy to me, and I just love him so much, honestly. I love you, Marcus. All right. One thing that I did expect to happen this year was that I graduated high school, so that was super amazing. Oops. So I graduated high school, and through that I went through like prom, all my like senior year like high school stuff. So I feel like everyone kind of has the same experiences with that. So I had a good time. Senior year was great. Half of it was great because the other half I was going through some stuff, which was my breakup. I was gonna just leave it like that, but then I knew you guys would be like, well, just tell us. So half of it I was going through my breakup, and then the other half I was actually finally getting out of my shell, and just that's when I started figuring out myself and started hanging out with new people and talking about new people. That's also something that happened this year. I made new friends, I lost friends, I had a lot of people in my life, I lost a lot of people in my life this year. Honestly, I'm really grateful for every single person I had in my life this year, whether it was a bad experience, whether it was a good experience, whether it really brought me down or really brought me up. I'm really grateful for every single person, because I know that if I didn't have every single one of those people in my life this year, things would just be completely different, to be honest. So I'm such a believer on everything happens for a reason, and people are put in your life for a reason. This year I always said like 2018 is the worst year of my life, like it sucks, it's da-da-da, like it's the worst year I've ever experienced. And it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a really hard year for me, and I kept it a lot in and I didn't really express it as much, but it really was one of the worst and hardest years that I've ever gone through in my life so far in my 19 years of living. But honestly, it was also one of those years that I'm super extremely grateful and so happy that I went through it, and really blessed, because it taught me so much about myself. I think the two things that I really learned about myself this year, like I said, is one, you never should depend on somebody for love, and two, the only person that you should ever depend on is yourself. I'm still learning to do that. I'm not gonna lie here and say I'm 100% secured on those two points, but it's definitely two things that blew my mind this year. Another really cool thing that I went through this year was that I got accepted to San Diego State, and let's just take a moment of silence for that one real quick, because I would have never thought I would get accepted to San Diego State. And when I found out I got accepted, I was literally in like shock, in awe, and like I was just like, oh my god, like I did it, like I got accepted to San Diego State. And my first semester, it went pretty well. I mean, obviously
it was a little tough,
but I got through it, and I'm ready for second semester. I feel like second semester is gonna treat me better. So another thing that I went through this year was that I got my license. Daniela got her license. I passed it on my first try. I made a vlog on that on my channel actually, and I can't watch my old videos anymore because I feel like they're so cringy, but I'm so glad I documented it, and I was so excited that I got my license. I also got a car this year, which is the one I'm in right now, and these were such great milestones that happened in my life because as much as a car is a really hard thing to handle, I'm not gonna lie, if my dad watches this, he's gonna find out about these things right now.
I got 2 tickets.
And I also got a flat tire, which was money, honey, that I didn't have, but I ended up figuring it out. So Dad, you just found that out right now, but the car is good. I'm taking care of it. I'm being an adult dad. Another great thing that I went through this year, that I thought I would never even start, was my YouTube channel. And thanks to you guys, I'm still continuing to do it, and I'm still continuing my journey on here. From the beginning, it was a little rough because I was never used to filming by myself, editing, all that I've learned through the process of my own YouTube channel, to be honest. I also lost 45 pounds this year, and that was something. You guys know about my weight loss journey. I've made a video on it. If you guys have me on social media, it's something that I talk about a lot, and I always post about me going to the gym. At first, it was something that I was really scared to do. To be honest, the reason why I was scared, and I'm gonna say it right now, is because I was so afraid that when I lost a chunk of weight and I would look at my old pictures, I would be like, holy shit, like whoa, like that was me. And trust me, that actually is how I look at my pictures now. Like, I see my old ones before I lost weight, and I'm just like, damn. And seeing like how I am now and the progress, and just me emotionally, physically, and mentally, it's just amazing to see the progress. And I'm just like, I don't know, I have so many emotions that I can't even let out. A lot of changes, like I said, happened to me this year. Every single person, like I said, that was in my life, I just want to say thank you so much for being in my life, for my family and friends who I have now. I'm so grateful for my family. Honestly, without them, I don't know where the hell I would be, because through the beginning of this year, I was a total mess. And ending the year off now, I feel like a lot of people can see the progress and how much change that I've gone through this year. At first, a lot of my experiences, I never understood why they were happening to me. I always thought I was just so unlucky, and why me? But in the long run, I realized all these things happened for a reason, and they made me who I am today, and I'm so proud of who I am today. And I take a lot of pride in that, because instead of knocking myself down through every experience, I always learned and tried to find a way to bring myself up. I hope this video isn't everywhere either. I hope I'm pretty clear on like what I'm saying, because I thought I would be okay making this video, and I thought it would be a pretty easy video for me to make, but it's honestly not. I know when I edit this video, I'm gonna be like, damn it, I should have said that, or oh, I forgot to say this. But everything that I'm saying right now, I know that they were huge milestones in my life, and when I see them in the future and look back, I may be like, wow, Daniela, you really thought that was hard?
This year's harder.
But right now, Daniela, future Daniela, this is what's hard for you. Just wanted to say one last time for 2018, thank you for everyone who has supported me from the beginning, from my YouTube, and even from way back when. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. So that's kind of what I wanted to say for this video, and hopefully something comes out of it. If not, then we'll see. For right now, I don't really have anything specific for 2019. I'm just looking for the best, and I'm sure it'll be better than 2018 for sure, because like I said, this year was crazy. I love you guys all so much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year's, and I wish you guys all the best for 2019. So this is the last time I'm gonna say this until 2019. So like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you next year. All right, let's go party.
Your touch feels so enamored. Hold me tight within your clutch. How do you do it? You got me losing every breath. What did you give me to make my heart beat out my chest? Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go again. Got you shackled in my embrace. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!